All right, so yesterday we looked at just calculating the area of a square. Today we're going to look at calculating the area of a square when we partition that square. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so what if I partition the square with the following dimensions? All right, so look at the square and look at your dimensions that you have. So you're saying the length from, and let me highlight this for you. You're saying that the length from, let's see, from here to here is 1. And I guess I didn't draw that very well, but you kind of get what I'm saying. So the length from here is 1. The length here is 1. The length from here to here is 3 feet. And this is also 3 feet. So if I was just finding the area of just this little square right here, because I partitioned it, the area just would be, well, I would multiply 1 times 1, which is just 1 feet. And because we're talking about area, it is squared. All right. So what if I also wanted to find the area of just this little rectangular piece? Well, I multiply. Still, this length is 1 and this length is 3. So 1 times 3 is 3 feet squared. Okay, so what about this partition right here? Well, still the same thing. So 1 times 3, because this length is 1 and this length is 3. So 1 times 3 is also 3 feet squared. And then this one here, well, this length is 3, and this length over here is 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. So this would be 9 feet squared would be my area. So if you look, you got the area of each different partitions. But could I still find the area of this whole entire square right here? And the answer is yes, even with the partitions there. So the only thing you'll have to do is you could do one or two things. Okay, so first of all, if I wanted to find this length of this whole entire side, I would have to add 3 feet plus 1 feet, which will give me 4 feet. So the length of this whole entire side is 4 feet. Okay, what about the length of this whole side? 1 feet plus 3 feet is 4 feet. Okay, so the length of this side is also 4 feet. So I could use my area formula and just multiply 4 times 4 and get 16, right? So I already know that the area of this square is 16 because I was able to find this length here. So I know that the area of the square is equal to 16 feet squared, okay? But let's do this. Let's count on the inside. So if you take, let's see, 1 feet, 1 feet, plus, and all I'm doing is taking these areas right here and adding them together. So 1 feet plus 3 feet, and this is squared. This is squared. Okay, so 1 feet plus 3 feet, plus I got another area that I have to add, plus another 3 feet squared, plus the last area plus 9 feet squared. You should get a total of 16 feet squared as well. So if you can see here that taking these areas and adding your partition areas together, or understanding that you add the dimensions together to get the length of either side, you can also still find your area. Okay, so 4 times 4 is 16, or if you add all these areas up, that is also 16. All right, so in our next video, oops. All right, so in our next video, we're going to be expressing the area with polynomial expressions.